Hey guys, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel. I have a lot of videos that I want to film for you guys and a lot of videos that I keep not getting a chance to film for you guys. But today I'm going to film what's on my current fragrance tray or the scents that I've pulled out to wear for spring. So I'm just going to start with the front and work my way back. I'm not going to go into too much detail. A lot of the newer scents have individual reviews, such as the Fairy Rubies, or I'm pretty sure this Bath & Body Works one does. A lot of the indie scents do. But you can also find out more detail about these scents in my perfume collection videos, which I will link. I'll link the playlist in the corner somewhere. So let's get started. I have two Bath & Body Works Eau de Perfume travel sizes. This is in the stars, and this is knocking things over already. That is going to happen. This is in the sun. Now, in the sun is a really beachy kind of sunscreen type of beachy fragrance, and it's a little bit summery. However, paired with In the Stars, which is a really nice citrusy scent, they make a really good combination for spring. Or both of these I will mix with other scents on this tray to either like soften the fragrance or make it a little brighter. So those are there for that purpose. I have some of the Bitsy Solids from Darling Clandestine. Halo Chrome and Inked are two that I keep out pretty much year round because they can be worn on their own or layered with other things. And then Pyrotechnic and La 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 Alright are two really beautiful ones for spring. I also wear Pyrotechnic into the summer. Going on with Darling Clandestine, let's see. So I have some of the Bitsies. You see me reach for that and miss it totally. This is Yellow Jacket. This was a limited run batch from last spring that was released. And this is Cloud Swing. This has been released several times in the past couple of years. So if you want that, you can probably find someone who has it. I also have Mishigami, which is a really nice watery spring scent. And I have Ominous Promises, which is not a spring scent per se, but is one of my newer excuse me, I have hay fever. It's one of my newer Darling Clandestine scents, and so I have it on the table. I have Homespun, which is one of several very green, very verdant Darling Clandestine fragrances that I use year round. I have Baby Bankrupt, and I'm actually not using Baby Bankrupt too much right now. I do have it out because the cap is broken and I don't want it to leak. Oh, that cap just totally busted. Just like literally fell apart. I don't want it to leak, as you see. So it is out for now. And then I think that's all that I have out from Darling Clandestine. Yeah. So several of these I haven't worn in a couple of years. Cloud Swing, Mishigami for sure I haven't worn in a couple of years. And then Ominous Promises is my newest, so I'm super excited about that. So staying on this side of the table, the tray for indie scents, I have from Sugar and Spite. This is an older release from them. It is called Dessert Absinthe. It's very green, and by green I mean it evokes the idea of the color green. It doesn't have a lot of green notes, but it's much too sweet for me to wear on its own normally. However, lately I've noticed with quite a few of my older indie scents that have been in storage for some time that they have deepened to a point where I'm actually enjoying them a lot more than I did when they were new. Another one of those is this by Arcana scent. This is by Arcana Soaps. Arcana Soaps. Twirling the Pearl. This one, when it was brand new, was not to my taste. I didn't love it, but now that it's had a chance to deepen up and a lot of the richness that I had hoped for has come out, I'm really enjoying it. Another spring scent that I have that I didn't love, but I'm enjoying more now is from House of Glory. This is Splendiferous. This is actually the only House of Glory scent I'm using right now. And then I have two from One Hand Washes the Other. I have Time Lord, which is a more masculine scent that I like to layer. And I have a sample of Cicada Song, and this one is a very bright, kind of greenish, fresh scent that I enjoy quite a bit. So, oh, these are Darling Clandestine as well. These were on my tray before. Our Hug of Death is a berry fragrance, good for layering. And then my all-time favorite, Noose Jewelry. So those two. So, okay. This Bond number 9 fragrance doesn't stand up very well. Well, I guess we'll just go on and pick them up as we go. I have two big full-size scents from Black Violet. These are both older scents and are not in their current catalog. This is Ginger and Lace, which is my all-time favorite scent from Black Violet. And this is How Soon Is Now, which I've never actually worn. So we're going to be testing it this spring, seeing how that goes, how it works, what it layers with. From Alchemia, I have Country Fair, which I love on its own. And I also have Sandscape, which I don't love on its own, but I do love layered with Country Fair. So, for Black Violet drams, I'm using Cathedral, which is one of my favorites from them. Again, it's old, so it's not current catalog. Cafe Alvetro, which again, that's like a coffee scent. Very lovely, I like it a lot. And Lavendula, which is a fresh scent, which I love to use for layering. And then I have my quarter dram of Valley of the Temples, which is another one of my favorite scents from Black Violet. But again, these are all old catalog scents. They're not current catalog scents, so I do not think you can purchase any of these fragrances anymore. I only have one from Cocoa Pink. It is my regular Black Blood perfume vial. I keep this one out year round because it is absolutely my favorite. I have quite a few backups. I have one from Alchemic Muse. This is Deadwood. This is a very fresh kind of roll in the hay sort of flintlock scent that I enjoy wearing alone, and I also think it's great for layering. And then that is all of the indie scents that are on the tray. So let me start with the dabber sizes of the mainstream scents. What I have a tiny little roller ball of Black Opium. This is the one I keep out year round. And then this is Donatella Eau de Toilette roller ball, but I'm not sure. Tokidoki. I have no idea where this came from, and I don't wear it very often, so it's on my tray just for use, for try to use it up. The other dabbers I have the Angel Eau de Toilette. You'll notice that I've put away most of my Mugler scents, but I always have Angel, so the Eau de Toilette dabber. I have the Chloe Perfume dabber. I have Flora Botanica dabber. I have an Atelier Cologne dabber in Clementine, California. I love this scent. It's one of my favorites of the more citrus scents from Atelier, and it's fresh, it's beautiful. I like wearing it on its own, and I like layering it. Other dabbers, I have a Flower Bomb because I have a lot of them. I don't love it, but it is good for layering. This is my newest fragrance my newest fragrance. It's a dabber size, but it's also my newest, Dolce & Gabbana The Only One. I really like this. This is actually very similar to Lancôme La Vie est Belle, although it's not as heady as La Vie est Belle, and it doesn't give me as much of a headache as La Vie est Belle. I have Miu Miu Le Rosé. It is a dabber size. I know that most of you who've watched my perfume videos know I have the full size. So the reason that I like to use the dabber sizes first is because their size and concentration usually tend to go off quicker than a full bottle of perfume. And so I don't want to waste a perfume. I give away a lot of dabbers. The ones I buy in full sizes, I give away sometimes unless I'm really enjoying them and I want to travel with them, which is the case. But I also like to use them up first. So there you go. Okay, so I guess we will just go into the full sizes that I have that I'm going to be using next. So one of the ones that I use every spring and summer, not so much in summer, but spring for sure, is Jo Malone's White Jasmine and Mint. This is one of the strongest Jo Malone scents. It stays forever and it's so strong. I cannot wear it when it's super hot out because otherwise people will die. It's just that strong. It starts to smell very pungent. But during spring, I will wear it on its own, or I will also layer it with more citrus scents to help brighten the fragrance a little bit. I have from Histoire de Perfume 1969. This is really a nice chocolate and cocoa and patchouli scent. It's not too strong. And then my other spring, winter and spring scent this was on my tray for winter. This is Womanity by Mugler, and this scent gets people going. Like, a lot of people don't like this. I've talked about it in my perfume collection video. If you're wondering more about the Womanity scent, why I only wear it in the spring and summer, and what about it is so controversial, feel free to check those videos out. Just going crosswise, I still have on my tray Prada Candy Kiss. This is one of 2 bottles of Prada Candy that I have, and so it is the one that I keep using in attempt to use it up. I have the Van Cleef & Arpels Fury Ruby. This is fairly new, and so it's also very large, and so it's still out. Going back to the next row, this is Mont Blanc Presence. I love this fragrance. Hi, there I am. I love this fragrance. It's just beautiful. I can't get enough. I have it. I don't wear it year round, but I do like to wear it. I do try to put it away because it may be discontinued. I'm not 100% sure. Then I have my 8 and Bob Cape d'Antibes. And this is a masculine fragrance. So this one in Time Lord I use to freshen fragrances up. A lot of these are very floral or sweet scents, and so layering them with this will freshen it. This scent also is very beautiful on its own. It's a very light, fresh masculine scent, so I do enjoy wearing that. I have another Bath & Body Works fragrance. This is an old fragrance, so if you recognize this bottle, like, high five to you for being a long-time user or long-time fan. Morocco Orchid and Pink Amber. This is quite old, but I got it on the semi-annual sale, and it's a beautiful fragrance. I already used all the other products that I had of this scent. I had the body wash, lotion, etc. I've used all those up, but I still have the Eau de Perfume, which I love to use in spring and summer. Then I have my D&G La Rue de la Fortune, which is coming to the end of its lifespan. This is a daily wear, like a daily wear scent for me. This is Dior Addict Eau de Luce. Yeah, it's just a light, sweet fragrance that I enjoy. I have my Bond No. 9 New York Bryant Park. This is a lot of peppery scent. This is a very strong pink peppercorn note. It's much like the Kat Von D Adora scent that I wear during the winter, except it's better suited for spring and summer. And then, of course, I have my Girl On fragrances. I have the Nectar, and I have, this is Mon Precious Nectar, sorry. And then I have the Angelique Noir. Both of which stay on my tray year-round due to the fact that I cannot put them away because I do not want them to leak. So, everything got knocked over. Oh, and there's one more, another Bond No. 9. This is the Body Silk in the scent Central Park West. It's so good. It's so beautiful. I love that scent so much. That is one of the lotions that I will have out. Okay. So that is it for the scents that I'm wearing this spring. If you have any questions about any of these fragrances, just holler, just tag me. You can hit me up on Instagram or here on YouTube, or you can send me an email, whatever you'd like. If you want more perfume videos, let me know what you'd like to see or hear or talk about, and I will see you again on the next one. Okay, bye.